Good afternoon. I'm sorry. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Again, my name is Juan Gonzalez, loan officer for Commercial Bank of Texas, and I'm also part of the Entrepreneurship Committee for Nacogdoches Economic Development Corporation. And who I have with me is none other than Brendyn, owner of Brendyn's Barbecue. As you guys know, we're doing this series of videos to promote the upcoming Business Resource Fair. And I brought Brendyn over because he has great insights, successful business. There's so many things I want to ask you, and we've been having a great conversation prior to this. But the questions for this video will be primarily around operating a business. The community knows you, they know your food. So if anyone comes up to you, Brendyn, and says, hey, I want to start a business. How are you operating your business? What would you say to that individual?
The first thing I tell people when they ask what does it take to run a business or start a business is you have to be able to manage money. You need to know the value of a dollar. If you can't manage your own personal finances, you have to figure that out. Otherwise, it's not going to work. You can sell a great product all day long and sell a lot of it. But if you can't manage the return on it and tell that money where to go, it's not going to work.
Right. And as a banker, know what you're talking about.
You really know money.
Right, exactly. How to properly finance the business early on. Study the numbers. Even before you open doors, right? So the finance piece is one thing. What about deciding what business to pursue, Brendyn?
Sure. You need to find a business that you're interested in. Something that you don't mind living in the first couple years. You know, I'm sure you've heard the rumor that starting a business for the first 2 years, you probably don't see a profit. That's pretty contextual, right? We've always been able to make money from the beginning. That's just not true. You have to make money to live. But the truth is, you need to find a passion or something you don't mind working in every day and be interested in. You want to find something that genuinely makes you happy. And what is it about that business that makes you happy? And then being able to sustain it.
Right. And we also were talking earlier about the running of the business. What's it like inside running your restaurant? And walk me through a day, for example.
Sure. Well, the day depends on the year that I was in, right? I'll say in the beginning, my day started at 6 a.m. I'd be in the food truck working, cooking, prepping, getting ready to move the trailer. Then I would go and be working in the trailer. You know, now I have that product for the customer. But now the lunch is over, now I'm cleaning up and preparing the product again for dinner, working with team members, and then that same process at dinner. And then now that dinner's done and I'm closed for the day, well, now I have to keep cooking for the next day. So I wouldn't get home until midnight. So I'm 6 a.m. to midnight, and then I'm getting back up at 4 a.m.
Sacrifices.
So I'm getting, you could argue I'm getting 4 hours of sleep, but then from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m., I'm waking up every hour and 15 minutes to go check on the pits. That was my life for the first 6-7 months. So once I learned how I need the system to be and how it works, then I can teach somebody else how to do it. If you don't know how it works, you can't teach somebody how it's going to work. So now, speed up, let's say 7 years. My job now is when I come in, I have a crew that's been doing all that for me. So I get the beauty of taking my kids to school every day, and then I come in and this place is already going. I've got people who've been trained and they're working, so I flow into that. And what I love about my job, and this is so genuine and true, that even though I am owner, I am Brendyn at Brendyn's Barbecue, I have a GM and I have pit masters and I have shift managers. And when I come in, there's plenty of days where they're my boss. I come in as a team member, I'm just filling a position, and so they say, hey, Brendyn, can you go do a bank run? Brendyn, can you start prepping potato salad? And I say, yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. I just flow into what they've already got going on in the kitchen, and then when the lunch rush is over, I hop into whatever role I need to do next.
So what we're hearing, guys, is being able to wear many hats. At any given time.
I'm an employee and I'm a boss.
Brendyn, prior to recording this, you were also mentioning about how rewarding it is to feed the prideness in your food. Talk a little bit about that. You know, how proud of you to be able to offer a great product for a great town like Nacogdoches.
Again, sharing, picking something that you love and you're passionate about. My reward is, there's people you can't see behind the camera, but there are people here who have chosen to come and break bread, right? They'll bring friends, they'll bring family, business partners, whatever it is. They can choose to go eat anywhere today. And the fact that they have chosen to sit down and eat a product that I've prepared and I've created from my own mind, my own heart, my own passion and interest, that means the world to me. And I will be eternally grateful for it. The fact that somebody considers my product something to come and share life over, and to brag about it, and to go tell somebody, and like, you have to come to Brendyn's and try this. That's my reward.
Guys, by being here, I can feel the sincerity in Brendyn's voice. Even before we started recording, I mean, we've been really talking for about 30, 45 minutes. And to hear his passion is something very, very rewarding for us to hear. Because what does that say? It says that we have existing business owners so ready to share their passion and their skills and experiences, ready to share them to the next wave of entrepreneurs. Brendyn, there's so much more to ask. But I'm gonna save those questions for the business resource fair. But I'm gonna let you have the last word. Tell our viewers, finish strong. Tell us what you would like them. Just some words of advice as we wrap up this video here.
Oh man, advice.
Absolutely. Whatever that may be, Brendyn.
Love it, and be willing to work hard, and be willing to sacrifice. With sacrifice comes reward. I would say don't be too intimidated. Intimidation is good. Starting your business is scary, but it's not for everybody. And there's a reward for anybody willing to do something that somebody else is not willing to do. There's a reward there. And just be happy throughout the process.
Be happy, absolutely. Guys, again, there's so much more that I want to ask Brendyn, but we'll finish it off here. Again, I'll remind our viewers of the upcoming business resource fair. Brendyn's going to be there. He's going to be part of our panel discussion. We have other guests. You've probably seen the other videos of the guests that are going to be there. Don't miss this opportunity. What a great message from Nagadoches to the new wave of business owners to say, hey, we have the people here that are willing to help you. Brendyn, buddy, thank you very much for doing this, man. And you guys should smell how good the pit back here is.
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.